Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be sharing with you my TBR for a read-along and a readathon that I'll be participating this week of February 16th to February 22nd. These two events are happening at the same time, and I kind of figured why not just pick out books that will help me succeed in these reading challenges that I'll be participating. The first set of books that I'll be showing you are books that I'll be reading for the mental illness read-along. But I'm not even entirely sure who created this read-along, but I saw Gina over at Nicole Lit posting a video about it, and I thought it'd be really, really good to spread awareness of mental illness because for personal reasons, mental illness runs in my family, and there's not that much in movies and books about mental illness. I mean, I feel like there's been some movies and there's obviously some books out there that talk about mental illness, but I feel like there's not a lot of awareness that needs to be brought up. So yeah, I'm really glad that this read-along is happening right now, and I can't wait to read some of the books that I have picked out for this. They do have a Goodreads page and a Twitter page that you can follow on, and I will put those links down below. This is starting tomorrow. I'm filming this the day before, so if you're watching this, it's probably already happening or has happened. The only thing that you have to do to participate in the mental illness read-along is that you have to pick out a book that has mental illness involved in the book. You can read one book, you can read a page, you can read 5 books. Doesn't really matter as long as you read a book that involves mental illness in the book. On their shelf, they do have a shelf on their Goodreads page. So if you don't know which books you don't know what to read that involves mental illness, you can just go on their page and they have everything you need to know about, and they have all the books that has mental illness involving in the books that you can read. Found on that shelf because and I was really surprised it was on that shelf because I didn't know mental illness was themed in the book, and that was Looking for Alaska by John Green. I've said it a couple of times before, but I'm saying this again, truly. I'm going in this rather blindly. Again, sometimes if I mention books in the past that I've said I'm going to be going in blindly, I kind of don't know what the books are about, and I probably should do that beforehand. But for this one in particular, I am for sure going in this blindly because besides The Fault in Our Stars, I haven't read any other John Green book, and this is his debut novel. I hear amazing things about his debut novel, and I really can't wait to read this. I really want to go in this blindly just so I can have my own opinion about it, and yeah, I truly am going to go in this blindly because I hear so many good things about this book of the writing, and this is probably, and from what I hear from most people, this is probably his best writing. The next book that I chose for this read-along is Silver Linings Playbook by Matthew Quick. This is obviously the movie cover, and I have seen the movie to this. I didn't know it was a book until after I saw the movie, and if you guys know me, I always want to try to at least read the book before the movie, and I didn't know Silver Linings Playbook was a movie, and it's one of my favorite movies. So I was really excited that it was a book. So if you haven't seen the movie or haven't even heard of the movie or whatnot, this is about a guy named Pat who meets and Jennifer Lawrence's character, who I can't remember her name for the life of me, dealt with some recent events that just kind of derailed them, and just kind of have, one of those, they've dealt with like some recent events that kind of derailed them, and then both characters meet, and somehow, one of those not really coming of age stories, but one of those stories that just, bring happiness, I don't know, I don't really know, okay? This has a weird description on the back, okay? So I can't really tell you what this book is about. I am sorry. This does have to do with mental illness because I've seen the movie and it was so mind-blowing and whatnot. So Yeah, I'm surprised. It looks like a huge book to me, but it's actually only over 200 pages, so I should pretty much get this done within maybe 2 days, hopefully. So, next and final books that I'll be reading for the mental illness read-along is The Curious Case of the Dog in the Nighttime by Mark Handon. This was one of the only few books that I read in school that I really do like. This is probably my ultimate favorite book that I had to read for school. I had to read this my second year in college. This is an incredible book. If you haven't read this, I suggest you read it. It's about a boy named Christopher who investigates the suspicious death of his neighbor's dog. This is all in the mind of an autistic boy. So you're basically in the mind of an autistic person, and when I first read this, I was so blown away of the writing and everything, and I just loved how Mark Handon, basically showed us, the mind of an autistic person. So, and I thought it was really cool. Just so blown away by this book when I first read it. Yeah, I can't wait to reread this again for fun this time and not for school. But if you can't really find a book that you don't know what to read for this read along, this is my top recommendation for you guys. This is a great book that deals with mental illness, specifically autism, and yeah, I just think you guys would be so blown away by this book. For this mental illness read along, like I said before, they do have a Goodreads page and they do have a Twitter page, and if you are participating, use hashtag MIalong. And if you are participating in this read along, please comment down below. I would just like to know what you guys are reading, because I showed you guys all the books I'm reading. I want to see what you guys are reading. The next 2 books I'm going to be showing you are books that I'll be reading for the hashtag 5 books and 7 days. This was created by Lottie Loves Books over at Instagram, and this just happened to be on the same week as the mental illness read along. So I got those 3 books to cover, and then I have these 2 books that will be adding to the 5 books and 7 days challenge. So the 4th book that I'm going to be reading for this readathon is Ruby Circle by Rochelle Mead. I finally got my hands on this book. This is the 6th and final book in the Bloodline series by Rochelle Mead. It is also the spin-off series for the Vampire Academy series. Oh my gosh. I'm so sad to see this series end, because it's not only the end for the series, but also the end for the Vampire Academy world, which, I'm so sad it's gonna end, because I love this world. I absolutely love this world. I love the characters involved, and I know for a fact that I'm probably just going to fly through this book and just maybe even read it in one day. I'm just so sad to see this story end, but yeah, I'm excited to read this. I can't wait to get to this book and finally read this. This is probably my one and only biggest anticipation read of 2015, and I'm so excited to read this. And the last and final book that I'll be reading for the 5 book 7 day challenge readathon is I don't know if you can see it, but I don't know if you can see it. There you go. It's The Bad Beginning by Lemony Snicket, which, in case you all know, it is the first book of the Lemony Snicket a series of Unfortunate Events series. I have never read a series of Unfortunate Events at all. I saw that crappy book-to-movie adaptation back in 2004, 2005. Poorly crappy book-to-movie adaptation that was released in 2005. Yeah, I don't know more. And then when I heard that this series was turning into a Netflix TV series, I immediately wanted to start reading the series, because lately all the Netflix TV shows that Netflix has been creating, they have utter success and whatnot. So when I heard that this was being turned into a TV show, I knew I had to get my hands on it and read it before the TV show got on Netflix. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you are participating in the hashtag 5 days 7 books readathon or the mental illness awareness read along, just comment down below and let me know what the books you are reading. I'm curious to know what you guys will be reading for the for these reading events, whatever you want to call them. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys have a great morning, noon, and night. Goodbye!